My name's Justin, and I'm bushcraft camping today in what's basically a graveyard of dead trees. Fire swept this area years ago, wind finished the job, and now there's dead wood everywhere. So I'm gonna be building a tarp shelter to protect myself from the wind and snow, building a fire reflector, making a raised bed, cooking a subscriber suggested meal over the fire, and baking brownies by the fire. Let's get to it. So I think I'm gonna call this my spot. I'm gonna make a shelter right here. Looks like there's probably a couple pieces of dead wood I could use somewhere out there. I'm sure there's something. I picked up a new axe. This is a Gronsfors small forest axe. These are really nice axes. Every head is hand forged in Sweden, and the blacksmith that forges it actually puts their initials on the head. The trick's gonna be not snapping my leg in between some of these trees. That would not be good. Almost hit my gun. Might sound crazy, but I'm getting a little toasty here and starting to sweat. I'm gonna strip down to a short sleeve. Oh yeah, that's not good. Come on, you can do it. Oh, yay. I'm out of shape. Well, I think I need to switch gears and get a fire going because the temperature's starting to drop here. So I'm gonna use this Blackbeard fire stick again. This thing worked really well the first time, so why not use it again? Like that. Got a little poof ball. Oop. Oh. Need more wood. You didn't think I was just gonna lay right on logs, did you? No. Maybe 20 years ago, but I'm not here to prove anything. I just want to be comfortable and have fun with this. So foam pad, inflatable, and sleeping bag tonight. And fire, and really good food. Oh yeah. Dude, this is already good without the inflatable. These logs have just a little bit of spring in them, which is nice. Not quite as much spring as your Posturepedic at home, though, I can tell you that. Yeah. There's a breeze coming from this way, kind of at an angle here, so I at least need to block out this side, maybe this side as well. More wood to get. Let's go. hip cramp. Remember that one. Thank you. This takes a lot longer than it looks. It is 2:47 p.m. I got here when sunrise was at 9:52 a.m. I've been going pretty much non-stop, and sunsets at 4:35 p.m. today. The thing that's taking the longest time here is the trees that are down are just crisscrossed all over, and it's easy to break a leg in this stuff. I've already come close to hyperextending my knee, so I think I'm gonna stop blabbermouthing and get back to it so we can be done with this and start cooking some good food. Because I'm doing another subscriber suggested dinner today, and it's gonna be oh so good. And dessert. I'm gonna keep that secret though. Well, it's not as cold as I thought. It's actually 28, about 29 degrees Fahrenheit actually, but the wind doesn't help. I cut a lot of wood, but all of it went to the shelter, building the wall there, the fire reflector, and my bed. If I would have done all that for firewood, I'd be set through the night. But I've got a little pile here that should last me at least 15 minutes. Just about time for food. It's my favorite part of the day. Well, due to the length of time dessert's gonna take to bake with this small flame, busting out the old reflector oven again, and we're gonna be making pecan caramel truffle brownies, and it's gonna be fantastic. Hopefully that stuff's good even if you don't cook it, so can't really fail on that one. Ow. Ow. Of course, a little bit of injury is okay in the name of brownies. I'd pinch my finger to have a brownie, would you? Gosh, I'm joking. Or am I? Yeah. All right, there it is. We're gonna put our brownies in here, set it by the fire, and it's gonna bake it goodly. Greatly, actually. So excited for brownies in the forest. Burnt it for... Don't. Right here, brownie kit, some oil and egg and water. Got some of Nature's Finest brownie mix. Oh, here's tonight's dinner kit. Still a secret. Gonna have to hold on for a few. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to take an interlude for a moment while I eat the first calories of the day. I can feel the energy just coming back to me instantly. We're gonna oil our pan with some oil. Oil our pan. Nature's latex glove. Well, couldn't get all the chocolate out of this, unfortunately. Looks like I'm gonna still be hungry when I'm done. Oh, almost forgot. Caramel. Get over here, you booger. You ain't going in there yet. Caramel gets pretty stiff when it's cold. Well, that caramel you're supposed to run across and then run a knife through it all fancy style, but pretty close, huh? All right, there we go. Time to bake. All right, getting some snow melting from my boil in a bag rice. Oh, that was a lot of smoke in the face. All right, finally ready to cook some dinner. It's only been all dang day. We're taking a suggestion from, and I'm gonna butcher the heck out of this name, Arjun Sharma 6295. Said, still waiting on Indian food. I recommend you try some instant noodles called Maggi. I couldn't find Maggi noodles, so we're gonna have curry, chicken, and rice, and it's still gonna be really good. Water's not quite getting there yet, so we need to get some moving on. All right, we got some marinated chicken with garlic and a bunch of other goodness. Yeah, buddy. We are boiling. Go ahead and put some boiling bag rice in there. Getting closer. I'm gonna drain some of that oil in with the curry. All right, bring that to a simmer. I melted the bag a little bit there. Oops, isn't that a beautiful sight? Got some curry chicken thighs, some boiling bag rice, and some brownies bacon all in the same spot. Oh man, a little salt, a little pepper. Oh, you know what? I have a garnish. All right, there we are. Curry chicken with pepper and salt rice. Oh dude, that is ridiculous good. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Well, thank you for the suggestion, man. It's not Maggi noodles, but it's still really good. All right, next order of business. The flames died down, and that thing needs flames. It doesn't go off coals, it goes off of flames. So that thing's just a soupy mess right now. We got to get the flames up tall and bake that thing. Well, as a bit of a toast to Steve Wallace, camping with Steve, it's time for step 2. My step 2 is going to be these little buzz balls. What is that? Hazelnut latte. Fantastic. Unfortunately, this isn't step 2 at this point, though. This is step like 467.5. Oh, fantastic. All right, let's see if these are done. Only took an hour and a half. Should have been 35 minutes. Yeah, looks like it got a little charcoal on it, but a lot of charcoal. That's all right. Fiber. I think we're gonna call it done at this point. Time to indulge. That's not bad at all. That's like almost perfectly done. No, we don't eat brownies and cookies and things like that very often, like very rarely. So when we do, it is a treat. A really hot treat. I think I burned the roof of my mouth. That was totally worth singeing all the hair on my hands and burning my eyes and nose for the last hour and a half straight to sift through charcoal to get down to the brownies. It's really good. It's that good. Time to set up the bed. It's getting late. These pillows are awesome. They weigh practically nothing. Fit down to this and make a big difference. Just like that. An inflatable pillow. Those are going to be frozen solid in the morning. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. You ever wake up and it takes you a few seconds to realize where you're at and why you're there? This was one of those mornings. Oh, jeez. These boots are like wearing a cast. They're frozen solid like this. Well, temperature this morning is about 17 degrees Fahrenheit. First step this morning is fire. Bacon's so good in the morning. Tastes even better when you're camping, I swear. Don't mind my dirty fingernails. It's just charcoal. Got a second batch of bacon on the fire. Got some eggs coming up. This is just awesome. The freedom to be able to do this, the ability to still be able to do it and share it with you guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Almost forgot about coffee. That would be a sin. The water's about a third frozen. Well, I'm not going to be eating my eggs and bacon together, but I am going to be eating them both. Ow! I think we're good. Oh man, that's looking delicious. All right, eggs and bacon grease. That was good. Oh yeah. Oh man. Look at that. Woo! Got some Death Wish instant coffee. It's my favorite stuff. I'm not really a fan of instant coffee, but this stuff for some reason does it for me, so. Stir it with the old Bushcraft stir stick. Oh man, coffee in the morning is so amazing. Well, first trip out with the new axe is a success. This thing is awesome and loving it so far. Brought the L22 with me in case I saw a snowshoe hare or something, but I didn't see anything out here this whole time. Didn't really look either, but maybe that's why. I don't know. So normally I take my shelters down, but I do want to come back to here. I didn't have enough time to do what I wanted to do fully. I'm way out here where nobody's going to be out here anyway. This is no man's land, really. So I am going to leave this standing and come back here and work on this more at a later time. Alright guys, well that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, let me know by hitting the like button below. And if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing because we've got a lot of camping videos in Alaska. We'll see you on the next one.
If I let go, we're gonna lose the tent.
Gotta find a couple pieces of dead wood for a bipod to support the stovepipe. Glad we're not camping out there. That wind and snow's not letting up.